This Sunday, the Feast of Christ the King, is the conclusion of the Year of Faith called by Pope Benedict. But of course, since Jesus the King is the same yesterday, today, and forever, in another sense, each year should be and is a year of faith, at least if we're open to the gift of God's grace and wise to make it a year of faith for ourselves and those who we have the privilege of touching their lives. Of course, this particular year of faith began with the 50th anniversary of the opening of the Second Vatican Council back in October of 2012. But just as the Council continued for several years and continues to be a guiding force for our Church in the world of today, so we should keep the inspirations of this year of faith alive as well, so that we can always live the faith and embrace it with enthusiasm and passing it on from year to year, so that we can witness to it in a fresh way with each passing year. The theme of the Year of Faith related to the opening of doors. For Pope Benedict said, the door of faith is always open for us, ushering us into the life of communion with God and offering entry into His Church. We can also hold the door open for another, to welcome him or her and to share our faith with them. Practically speaking, that is done in Christian hospitality to those who already share the pews with us, as well as to those who come to visit our faith communities. Just like I think sometimes the best parties are in a space that's kind of just big enough for the number of people, we're really fortunate when our church space is full, maybe even a little snug, even if that makes us a little uncomfortable. Too often today, we know that's not the case in our churches. But let's hope and pray and work for that to be such once again, because there is so much to celebrate with our faith. The faith is never just for oneself, but it's always to be shared with others. This week, as we also move towards the great celebration of Thanksgiving, we count our blessings and we thank God for them. Let us strive to thank especially for the gift of faith and to share that with family and friends, with neighbors and co-workers, indeed with all we meet. This is Father Donald at St. Clement Church, wishing on behalf of our faith community a happy Thanksgiving, and as always, the Lord's peace.